Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and go into our hologram. The button's right in front of you. Go ahead, press it, and the hologram will show up in front of you. As the hologram shows up, go ahead, enter it. And here you are in a location that you've created yourself. We're in a clearing right now. That clearing that you have, it's a wide open space with short grass, trees or bamboos around you. And as you go ahead and sit down on the grass and just look around you. Beautiful day. Blue skies, white puffy clouds. The grass is very soft. It's a special grass. It really doesn't grow that tall. You hardly need to mow it. And it's like it's just green all year round. So as we're here sitting on this open field, go ahead and expand your solar plexus energy to make it as big as you in all directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you in all directions. You can sit cross-legged. You can lay down in your bubble and feel the grass under you. See what is a contribution to your body this morning, what your body wants to do. As we are in this very comfortable location, we're going to take a trip out to Arcturus, the Arturian planet. We've been preparing for this. We've done it before. Now we're going to do it again. We're going to go to the Arturian Crystal Temple. So go ahead and imagine a 12-pointed star above your head. And imagine 12 energetic bars coming down or coming below your feet. And imagine 5 rings, horizontal rings, going over those 12 vertical rings. And that is your grid, your power grid for your body. The protection, because your body is quite delicate. If you haven't done this week's Arturian visualizations, might want to do that. We do a protection there as well for protecting you from EMF. So we want to make sure that your body is always protected, because the places that we go are very high vibration. And if your body's not ready for it, you're just gonna lose consciousness You might just fall asleep and not know what's going on. So as we have our grid on, in the future you can just snap your finger and watch the grid form itself the way we just did it. So the corridor opens for you to go up to a ship, an Arturian ship. Feel yourself moving up to the ship. Good job. And as you're in the ship, you normally go into what's called a healing chamber, and there's plenty of those in the ship that you go into. So you can, if you choose, you can ask for a vibration. If you have some intensity in the body, you can ask the Arturians to download that vibration to take care of that intensity in the body. And you can leave that there. In the meantime, we're going to continue with moving our consciousness over to the Arturian Crystal Temple. So once again, there's a gateway opens up in front of you. And you move through the gateway. And on the other side, we have the Arturian Crystal Temple. It is a huge dome place. It's a healing place. Where there is a huge crystal in deep water. Now, if you pay attention, your consciousness is right by the crystal in the Arcturus. It is on the ship. It is in your hologram. And it is where your body is. Multidimensional much? Yeah. So as we look at the lake and we sense the crystal's energy. The lake is about 1 mile long in diameter. The crystal, told you it was a big crystal, huh? It's about 1/4 mile. Powerful. And it emits a very powerful light as well. We cannot really look to the crystal directly. It's too powerful. That's why it's immersed in water. And the water kind of dims the crystal's power a bit. If you look around, there are other beings with us. A lot of beings, ascended masters, they all come here. This is a place where many come to recharge. The crystal is interdimensional. It is actually connected to the Arturian Stargate. Many use it as a stargate. It comes from a place known as the Andromedan Council, and it's full of love energy. Full of love. Can you sense it? So go ahead and continue to gaze at the water. And as you gaze at the crystal in the water, you can see ripples of energy coming from the crystal. You can feel those ripples reaching you. So these powerful energies are coming up from the crystal, and they are activating your telepathic powers, your third eye, your crown chakra. They are also activating a huge energy infusion for you. Allow this energy to come towards you from this beautiful crystal. I'll be quiet for a little bit. Just soak in the energy. And if you have intensities anywhere in your crown or your third eye or your chest area, just ask to open a little bit more today. Good job. Let's use the energy you received to look deeper into the water. Gaze into the crystal. You might see some people there. The crystal is a stargate. Now I want you to prepare to go deep into the crystal. Don't try to understand anything. Just float deep into the crystal. If you need help, give your hand to the Arturian that's next to you, and he will help you go down the crystal. And it's quite deep. As you're deep into the crystal, just float there. You have arrived in a special fifth dimensional palace that is the center of the crystal. As you float there, absorb this very harmonious, etheric energy. You can connect your strand of light to the crystal, to the palace that's inside the crystal. It's a golden palace filled with beautiful spiritual light and warmth and everlasting etheric beauty. Connect to it. Can you feel the energy? The more you connect with this frequency, the more you'll be able to spread this light among your peers, among the people you know. You will carry a strand of light that will broadcast outwards when you go through your daily life. Allow your vibratory energy field to accelerate so you can continually have this frequency with you as long as you need it. It's time to celebrate. You have now this connection, and you're getting a strong blue tubular light into each of you. Very brave of you to have this adventure. Like many other spiritual beings, come here and then they go and share the light. Just feel into it now. So now it's time to go back up to the top of the crystal. Let's float back up. Keep going up, all the way up to the surface. Now you're on the top. You're floating above. And as you're back up and you're around the crystal, now you're in a very good position to cement that strand of light so that is permanent fixed with your earth body to this place. Connect on that strand, meditate on that strand, and connect it with your crown chakra. Good job. Now let's go ahead and go back to the ship through the Stargate. Will take us directly to the ship. Once you're in the ship, let's go ahead and go through the tunnel back to our hologram. Give thanks to your host for the wonderful experience. And let's go back into the tunnel to our hologram. As you come back into your hologram, just ground the energies. If you're a male, imagine a rope coming out of your first chakra, going all the way down to the middle of earth to a gold vein. Anchor yourself to a gold vein. If you're a female, do the same but out of your second chakra. And ground the energies. Now go ahead and pull energy from the earth. Let it come up the rope. Up your torso. Down your legs. Up your crown. Just ground the energies. And from this point forward, wherever you go, you won't have to say a thing. Others will feel it. Congratulations. Congratulations and thank you for being brave. And being you. And changing the world. Let's go back to our body now. And as you go back into your body, just wiggle your toes, move your legs, move your hands and your arms and your body. And when you're ready, take a couple deep breaths. Rub your face. And open your eyes.